Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of its own fans, and the Heat definitely looked motivated as they came into the building. It'll be the Heat off the tip. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then there's Paul George. Now here's Lowry. Love for 3. That shot missing. George outside. The 3 ball. Knocks down the triple. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Nurkic passes to Graham. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Sinks the tray.
Oh, Jimmy's just showing off now. Trying to get the defender to come out, but they don't respect that kind of thing.
Pass to Nurkic. George outside. The 3. Kept alive.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Lowry, averaging around 5 points a game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Butler. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. And it's Love missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Henderson misses.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
The shot by Butler, no good. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. To the inside. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Oladipo. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
And Miami has possession, following the bucket by the Blazers. Lowry, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
To the paint, George. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Bryant, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Lowry. Hayes is checked in for Portland. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by the Heat. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Deert Evans checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Oladipo. Henderson misses. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 so far. Hero, the pass to Butler. Back to Hero. Bryant outside. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Butler can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
They'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Pass to Yurtseven. Shot on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Justice Winslow, one of those players where basketball runs deep. You know, his dad was a member of that legendary Phi Slama Jama team at the University of Houston with Drexler and Elijah. That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
For Portland, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass break Miami. Up the floor. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Portland leading. And Winslow had success of his own in college, winning a national championship at Duke in 2015.
That BA, as awesome as that is, for Justice Winslow, it's been interesting to watch the career path. He's been tried at several different positions. He's had some serious injuries that have had him reshape his body in ways, but it's about finding what position he can be effective at through it all. He's kept working.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Sharp. Beyond the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Butler. Give him 8 over Sharp. Butler can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Sharp. Rebounded by Butler.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Here's Hero. Got a piece of it.
And Hachimura putting the long arms to use.
3-pointer Sharp. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
We've got Josh Richardson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Oladipo in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. George, he's checked in for Sharp. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
George. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
George hits them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now here's Lowry. Defense is right there. Oladipo against Simons. From the high post. And again, the Heat missing.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Henderson. He's guarded by Lowry. Henderson misses. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Nurkic against Lowry. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Winslow's checked in for Portland. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And Paul George had great position that time, an easy deuce.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Up top, Lowry. The kick out to Richardson. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Richardson's got 5 now.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Grant outside. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
To the middle. Adebayo passes to Richardson. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Richardson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Henderson. Back to Simons. It's George on the wing. Here's Henderson. Jacks up a 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Timeout called, the Heat. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Bryant, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Lowry. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hayes is checked in.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Oladipo. Now here's Richardson. Give him 8 points now. Hero for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. That shot is off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Bam Adebayo.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Butler finds Hero. Hero on the wing. Here's the screen by Bryant. Miami, no good that time either. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Butler. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Kicks it to George. And it's Portland scoring again.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Nurkic is checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Winslow. Sharp, he's checked in for George. And it's Highland in for Simons. Now here's Grant. 4 on the clock to the left wing. Three-pointer Sharp. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Love is checked in for Miami. Hero, the pass to Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. 54 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Sharp. Up and over Richardson. And that one's good. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Now here's Hero. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Richardson finds Butler. Here's Hero. That one's wide left.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Hachimura against Butler. To halt the run. And it's Love laying it in. Love's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, using some of that size and strength inside to gain advantage was Kevin Love that time.
And here's Grant from the arc. Nails it from three. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers.
Hey,
not surprising to see two competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
yeah, and coming back to tonight's game and the first half, some light work for Paul George.
You hear that? Somebody called the fire department on this guy. He's torching anyone they throw at him on defense, attacking from every angle.
It'll take more than a sprinkler system to cool him off at the half. Man, he's been phenomenal. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic trainer. They're doing everything they can as this looks like a collapsed lung. Obviously, we're all hoping for the best here. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Justice Winslow. Butler passes to Oladipo. Adebayo with it. That one rolls around and rims out.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Up again. It's good on the putback. Nurkic has got 6 points.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Oladipo on the wing. George defending. Lowry right side. Shoots. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Henderson misses. And there's the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Simons is checked in for Portland. Here's Henderson. He's guarded by Lowry. Shots good by Henderson. 7 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Butler finds Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Oladipo with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Anthony Simons.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with the great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, still trying to get their legs under them.
Pass to Nurkic. And he converts the layup. Nurkic has got 8.
Think about Nurkic, and how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March of 2019.
Miami calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Bryant, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Butler. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
His first shot coming late, and it's Simons missing. For Miami, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Hero. Down low. With the 7-footer. The second effort. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. He has 6.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Simons outside. Basket's good. Simons has got his first points in this one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And it's in there.
And Lowry willing to sacrifice his body and get into the fight.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Simons against Oladipo. Here's Nurkic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Great concentration on display from Nurkic to get the foul and still come away with the made field goal.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Timeout called. Portland for the Trailblazers. Paul George, he's checked in for Winslow, and it's Sharp in for Simons. Pass to Sharp. Over Hero. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. Back to Oladipo. Bryant, a screen on George. Bryant with it. Over Nurkic. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Stolen by Hero. That one is off. And George with some nice D.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Count the basket.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
From 9 feet out, Hero with the bucket.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's George. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. George has got 18.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Trailblazers out in front, up by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Butler. And it's Bryant in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Hero, the pass to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. By George.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Out to the right wing. Butler against George. Pass to Henderson. There's the drive, and the layup is good.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Hero outside. Inside, Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And Bryant, with that kind of positioning, he's going to get the dunk.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Outside Butler. Here's Bryant inside, working on Hachimura. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Wenslow's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Highland.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler has played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
Here's Henderson. He's guarded by Lowry. With the fadeaway. George against Butler. George with the bucket.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Hero outside to the wing, right side. Outside Butler. Out left to the wing. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Three-pointer. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Bryant.
And the long arms of Thomas Bryant getting the job done.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to George. Here's Henderson. He's guarded by Lowry. Henderson misses. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Hero outside. Over Winslow. Hero with the bucket.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And Grant gets it to go.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo's checked in for Bryant. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Hero. And also a switch here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Simons. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He gave his guys plenty of encouragement, saying, quote, "You got this. All we have to do is finish strong. And I know we can do that." Firing up his squad for the stretch run. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Here's Henderson, and there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Love. Oladipo outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Back to George. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat go the other way with it. Oladipo outside. Adebayo, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Trailblazers.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paul George.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
For 3, Oladipo. Oladipo can't get that one to fall. Here's George. Another one falls for Portland.
Just smart use right there, Paul George in the mid-range.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.